Once upon a time,
Savannah, come here.
there was a place, a faraway place where the sun always shone, and the sky was always blue. And no one ever grew old, especially not me.
Not me either.
Maybe Captain Hook. You're gonna smell. This place was called Neverland, and it was where Peter Pan and Tinkerbell lived. Not so very far away, in the city of London, lived John, Wendy, and Michael Darling. See them? Does everybody see them?
Yeah.
And every night they would gather in the nursery to hear Wendy tell wonderful tales about Peter Pan's adventures with the nasty pirates in Neverland. Oh, everybody look at this. One night, when Wendy was telling John and Michael her favorite Peter Pan story, then they saw me, and I flew into the window, and she said to me, "Peter Pan, I have your shadow. Can everybody see where my shadow is?"
Yeah, I can see it.
Exactly! Does everybody see it? There's my shadow. And so, she said, "Here it is." And John and Michael looked in amazement as she sewed it back on. I tried to put it on with soap. I thought it would work, but it didn't. "I'm so glad we saw you tonight, Peter." And then I said, "Oh, Wendy, what?" Yeah.
Why did you chase your shadow?
I chased my shadow because it kept flying away from me.
2 minutes.
Yeah. I had to get it back on.
Actually,
And I said to them, "Why don't we all fly to Neverland? And all you have to do is think happy thoughts and get just a little bit of pixie dust."
and then Pixie comes.
Uh-huh. So we flew over London all the way to the second star to the right. Everybody on the count of 3 say faith, trust, and pixie dust. 1,
trust,
2, 3.
Faith, trust, and pixie dust.
And down below where Neverland was, there was none other than the Jolly Roger. It had tons of pirates on it, and the worst of them, Captain Hook.
Oh,
Everybody
no.
go,
Ew.
Everybody give
Codfish.
me your best pirate impression.
Arr.
Good job, everybody. And so, I said, "You have to fly down to the hideout for safety." And so they flew down, and then there's us in the hideout. And they met the Lost Boys. Wendy wanted to go to Mermaid Lagoon. Does everybody know what the mermaids are? Yep. Everybody give your impression of a mermaid. And so, we went to Mermaid Lagoon. There they are. Oh, but Captain Hook had an evil plan. I knew it. He took my good friend Tiger Lily, tied her up, and was bringing her all the way to Skull Rock. I knew he had a trick up his sleeve. And so, I followed him all the way to Skull Rock, and we had a great battle. Ching, ching, ching.
And you won, of course.
Of course I won. But Captain Hook had another trick up his sleeve. What did he do?
He captured Tinkerbell.
He captured Tinkerbell! And so, he took Tinkerbell back to his ship, and he said to Wendy, "If you tell me where Peter Pan's hideout is, then I will release Tinkerbell and all the Lost Boys." But she didn't. And so, he tied them up. Huh?
Actually, your shadow not going away from you. It just stays behind you.
Uh-huh. Sometimes mine gets away from me, though. I think it's gone from me right now. I'll have to find it. And so, he found my hideout. Who told him where my hideout was? It was Tinkerbell. And he tied up the Lost Boys, brought them back to the pirate ship. And so, he took them back. And just as he was about to make Wendy walk the plank, I swooped in and I saved her. And then the old crocodile chased Captain Hook away.
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
And so, I took his coat and his hat, and I said, "Sails to London, ma'am." And we flew back to London all the way from Neverland. And they all lived
Happily ever after.
Thank you very much. Here you go, Bella.